an illusion have its own consciousness? It should be impossible.
Nothing is impossible, at least for me.
It looked straight at me, and he has no limits.
Only one person alive can break a hunter's stat cap, and you are looking at her, America's greatest oracle, Norma Selner.
You probably have doubts about my power. Hunter Sung Jin Woo. But once it hits you, you'll beg for the next dose. Every hunter's born with an invisible ceiling. Only with me can someone overcome their limit.
So, you are able to make me even stronger?
That's right.
But she can only use her powers a few times a year.
How much of a boost are we talking?
It depends on the hunter, but most jump 20, maybe 30%.
30%? Who could turn that down? Now I get why Huang Dong-su ran to the States.
We would like to give you a taste of this power as a gift.
First step, please look into my eyes.
He took the bait. Once he tastes power, he wants more, and will come the US. Let's see where his real limits are. Mrs. Selner, what's wrong? Are you hurt? What did you see?
He's a king.
A national rank hunter?
I don't know. While I gazed at him, something stared back. Not Sung Jin Woo, but the eternal darkness inside him. It looked straight at me, and he has no limits.
Mankind's greatest calamity. The Dragon Kamish. Humanity's worst nightmare. A raid which, throughout history, everyone wanted to forget about the most.
The runestone that was extracted from Kamish. We are looking for a new owner for this runestone. What do you think? Hunter Sung Jin Woo.
Wait, is that his corpse? You really kept it intact.
Yes, but what do you want to do with the corpse, sir?
Time to bring him back from ashes to shadow.
Right this way, sir. There it is. The corpse of humanity's greatest calamity. The Dragon Kamish.
Please, stand back. Let's give it a try. Kamish, arise.
Shadow extraction has failed. You have 2 attempts remaining.
Arise.
Are you the one who summoned me? King of the dead, Shadow Monarch. Humans, kill humans.
That's enough. The mana crystal in your head has long since been removed. There is no need to follow the commands of the rulers anymore.
So this is how it feels to become the subject of the Shadow Monarch. As a humble servant who has once served the kings of dragons, I greet my new king.
You serve the kings of dragons?
Yes, my king. I served the king of mad dragons, the monarch of destruction.
To think that a shadow could possess such a strong, independent ego.
It appears that our meeting came about too late, my lord. I envy your soldiers, who will serve you for all eternity, my king. There are 4 humans who have borrowed the strengths of rulers. Be wary of them. It was an honor to meet you, my new king.
Shadow extraction has failed. The target's shadow has returned to the emptiness of the void. Too much time has elapsed since the target's death. Any further attempts at extraction will hold no effect.
I am deeply sorry for the commotion. I will cover for all the damages.
On mercy. Yes, but for yourself! You'll never get away with it if you kill me here! What happens in a dungeon stays in a dungeon. Your words, not mine. Bastard! If you had any idea who my younger brother... Huang Dong-suk, so his brother really kidnapped Jinhu. I will save Jinhu. I didn't plan on doing anything to him. But if he's not talking... Hey! Wake up! I said wake up! Listen up, I don't want to kill you, but if you're being so stubborn, then I don't have a choice. Off. Fuck off. So let's get started with the real game. An orc? Is there a dungeon break or something?
I wonder how Jinwoo is doing.
Oh, Mother King, my liege is obviously fine.
Jinwoo, there is your brother.
What is... Never this angry before. Exchange.
Sung Jin Woo, step away now!
You're in my way. Try stopping me. I'll bury you next.
You have no idea who you're messing with.
I don't need to. You bleed like everyone else.
This isn't about Huang Dong-su anymore. There is only one way.
To restore my pride, that is to kill that bastard Sung Jin Woo. You wanna kill? Go and try, and I will send you to your grave. Estimating you now. Reinforce. Shut up and move.
Sung Jin Woo. That guy stole my prey without even looking back. Well, unlucky me, huh? We'll meet in the future. Little Hunter Jin Woo.
I have something urgent to announce to the hunters that have gathered here today. Around 2 weeks ago, Hunter Christopher Reed was assassinated by an unidentified assailant. There is a man we suspect to be the perpetrator of this crime. Suspect S.
What's this monster's relation to Hunter Sung Jin Woo? Hunter Sung Jin Woo, if Suspect S turns out to be your missing father, and other hunters attempt to hunt him down, what will you do?
It's only right that hunters hunt down monsters, and if he is indeed a monster, then I'll take care of him myself. But if he is not a monster, but rather my father, then I will protect my family, even if that means I'll make an enemy of every single
Shadow Monarch has surfaced on Earth. He reminds the others that the Shadow Monarch once claimed no vessel could ever withstand his full power. Yogamont questions whether that's the same reason the Dragon King cannot remain on the surface for long. But the Ice Monarch firmly states that he witnessed it firsthand, and warns that the Shadow Monarch poses a greater threat than even the fragment of light. He declares that he'll handle the situation personally. He turns to the rest of the monarchs, asking if they are willing to assist him. However, another monarch speaks out, cautioning that going up against Jin Woo is suicide. He emphasizes that Jin Woo stands among the strongest of their kind and suggests they wait for the Dragon King's return. The Blue Grandpa expresses his irritation, pointing out that despite being monarchs, all they do is hide and wait. He argues that this is their one opportunity to defeat the Shadow Monarch while he still exists in his human form. He pleads for their support, promising to shoulder the consequences and erase the Shadow Monarch completely. Whether it's true that Thomas Andre is currently inside the Ajin Guild's office. Inside the guild, Jin Ho is nervously trying to keep his cool as he processes the fact that Thomas Andre, one of the world's strongest hunters, has flown all the way to Korea and is sitting right there. And to add to that shock, Leonard Nierman, Germany's top hunter, is also present. 2 hours pass, and a nervous Jin Ho continues trying to get in touch with Jin Woo. Leonard, on the other hand, is surprised that even someone like Thomas Andre would personally come searching for Jin Woo and wonders if he'll actually get the chance to meet him. Laura, translating for Thomas, explains that Jin might be in the middle of a raid and doesn't seem to visit the office often. Just then, Jin Woo returns, sparking excitement among the guild members who knew reporters had been waiting outside. Jin Woo senses that Thomas had been there based on the lingering aura in the room. In solo leveling, Thomas snaps his fingers, telling Jin Woo he has no idea how long he's been waiting for this moment. Setting a case down on the table, he asks if Jin can sense the power emanating from the item inside. This, he explains, is his way of showing appreciation for Jin sparing his guild members' lives. When Jin opens the case, he's stunned to see Kamish's blades. Thomas is impressed that Jin could identify the material at just a glance. Jin then asks about the corpse, believing it was under the Hunter Bureau's custody. Thomas explains that they handed over Kamish's body, hoping that their cooperation would earn them something more valuable than money. He adds that Kamish's largest tooth was ripped out during their battle, when the dragon bit him, and Thomas was allowed to keep it as a keepsake. Since it was too small for a proper longsword, he had it reforged into a pair of deadly daggers. As Jin picks one up, he's immediately struck by its overwhelming power. The weapon far surpasses the Demon King's dagger in quality and strength. Swinging it through the air, Jin realizes the daggers feel like he's wielding broadswords in each hand. Then, both of them are overwhelmed by a strange sensation. They turn toward the window, where people in the streets below are all looking up at the sky in alarm. Jin wonders if this is the true nature of the immense magical energy that has been gathering above Seoul. Thomas, staring in disbelief, says he's never seen a gate this massive, far larger than the one Kamish once emerged from. He reflects that perhaps the world is evolving, pushing past the limits of what they once considered possible. And with that, the story takes another dramatic turn as this arc continues to unfold. Suddenly, he bumps into someone and looks up, startled, wondering who this person is. Monarch suddenly lunges at him. Other hunters watch in shock as the beast coughs up blood. He smashes the ground beneath him, launching nearby hunters into the air. Declares that from this moment on, he will begin hunting them down, tearing through their soft flesh with his claws and fangs. Declaring himself the king of beasts, the beast monarch challenges anyone brave enough to face him. Leonard Neerman stands off to the side, battling self-doubt. Out of nowhere, a voice interrupts, telling him to step back, as Thomas Andre pushes him aside, insisting he'd only get in the way. Eyeing the enemy, Thomas comments on the mindless destruction of the beast, saying it doesn't even understand its place. The monarch turns with a wicked grin as Thomas declares it's only right for such a wild beast to be beaten down. The two giants stand face to face, exchanging intense stares. The beast strikes first, slashing at Thomas, but his claws can't pierce the Goliath's skin. In response, Thomas delivers a powerful punch to the monarch's face, but the beast retaliates by driving his knee into Thomas's gut. The Goliath raises his palm above Monarch's face and slams him into the ground. The fierce clash rages on.